Good evening, I'm Greg Floyd.
Hi everyone, I'm Liz Bishop. The shootings of 2 police officers in the city of Troy has caused ripples that are still strong.
Tonight, city council members heard from a handful of people, some who object to a ban on sidewalk memorials like the one that on 7th Avenue. You're going to see it right there, and not only because of the timing of all this. Craig Smith is here now to explain to us what's going on tonight.
Greg, in a city of 50,000, about 50 people were at tonight's meeting. Of those, 10 signed up to speak, and they gave council members varying opinions on the work police do and the amount of respect they think police deserve.
Police have told me young children will come up to them and make little guns out of their fingers and pretend to shoot them and say a good cop is a dead cop.
A few speakers declined the customary disclosure of their home address, saying they're afraid someone might retaliate for what they say.
There is a very clear and established pattern of unequal enforcement of various laws.
12 days ago, 2 officers survived being shot. They said a carjacking suspect fired on them and they shot back, killing him. The 7th Avenue memorial to the man killed attracted a strong police presence, and some didn't like that.
On Tuesday, August 25th, Central looked like a war zone. It looked like a war zone.
Tonight, a proposal to abolish such memorials in Troy was pulled from the agenda. Critics called it cold-hearted and awfully timed. The council president said it wasn't properly introduced.
It can come up later, and we can evaluate if there are changes to it, if there are further amendments that would be needed to be refactored or rewritten.
So I ask you, please, don't do this behind closed doors where the community is not aware of what is going on.
Police Chief John Tedesco heard tonight's comments and responded briefly outside the council chamber.
And, the memorial may be a separate issue, but we were there at the request of the public. People were in their homes, they were frightened, they were aggravated at the noise, and in spite of what anybody may think, you do not have the right to conduct these type of activities on a public street. And I understand grieving, we support that. And, for the detractors that we had, we support their right also.
There was also a discussion about a resolution, a non-binding expression of the council's sentiment, which essentially says they think everyone should support the police. A few people took exception to that, the way it was worded, telling the council essentially that unquestioned support of the police isn't going to be forthcoming from all quarters. Greg?